Helium is the one resource we use that we genuinely cannot get back. It's so light that once you release it, it drifts to the top of the atmosphere and escapes into space. Every party balloon is a tiny, permanent export off the planet. Almost all commercial helium is a byproduct of natural gas drilling. It builds up underground over hundreds of millions of years from the radioactive decay of uranium and thorium in the Earth's crust. Only certain gas fields trap enough of it to be worth capturing. And the uses are far more serious than balloons. Liquid helium is the only practical way to cool the superconducting magnets in MRI machines to near absolute zero. It's also essential in semiconductor manufacturing, fiber optic production, rocket fuel tank pressurization, and instruments like the Large Hadron Collider. For most of a century, the United States quietly dominated the market through the Federal Helium Reserve. It's a giant underground storage formation near Amarillo, Texas, originally built up in the 1920s for military airships. Then, in 1996, Congress ordered the reserve privatized and sold off. The multi-decade sell-off distorted the whole market. Artificially, cheap government helium discouraged new production investment, setting up the repeated shortages that followed. The industry has now been through 4 major shortages in roughly 15 years. The 2022 squeeze was literally nicknamed Helium Shortage 4. Each time, prices spiked and suppliers rationed their customers. The final sale of the reserve to a private industrial gas company closed in 2024. That ended the era of the US government acting as the market's shock absorber, right as demand from chip making and medical imaging kept climbing. And supply is concentrated and fragile. Qatar is a dominant exporter, and big new capacity depends on projects like Russia's Amur plant, which has been hit by fires and sanctions complications. So a handful of facilities having a bad year moves the entire world price. Hospitals feel this directly. An MRI magnet that loses its helium cooling can quench, boiling off thousands of dollars of helium in minutes. Newer sealed magnet designs need far less, but the installed base of older machines still depends on regular refills. There are hopeful signs too. Exploration companies have found promising helium-rich fields in places like Tanzania, drilling for helium as the primary product instead of a gas field afterthought. That has never really been done at scale before. Here's my take. Helium is the clearest case study of how badly markets price the irreplaceable. We spent decades selling off a strategic reserve of something that escapes the planet when wasted, used it to fill birthday balloons, and only started treating it as critical when the MRI machines and chip fabs got nervous. Scarcity doesn't get more literal than gone to space.